Hello everyone, so like I promised, today we'll be drawing our front view cookie, and to do that you need all this to bring it out, and you have to make sure that your pencil is well sharpened. Like that's why I actually had to sharpen mine. So, and we all know a croquis is a French word, right? A representation of a human body. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is to get the midpoint of your paper and square down the midpoint of your A4 paper. You get, so you square it down. After that, you have to use um the inch part of your ruler. So it's better to use a transparent ruler. You have to measure half inch from the upper part, measure another half inch from the lower part. Do you get? Then you measure 1 inch, 1.5 from the upper part, then you measure 0.7 from the lower part. Do you get? So whatever you have remaining in the middle, you divide it by 3. So you can use centimeter part to have an accurate answer. Then you rule them out for labeling. Each of them have a name, because you don't want to put the bust where there's no bust, or do you want to put the hip where there's no hip. So each line on each box have labeling. So the first one is the starting point. Sorry, the starting point. Starting point, the head box, that's where the head is, the head setting, the shoulder line, the upper torso, the hip, the lower torso, the calf, the knee, the calf, the ankle, and the feet. So the next thing you will do is to measure 2 centimeter and 2.5 centimeter from the upper torso. Then you also rule out to label. After that, the first line you measure 0.6 below to label the bust, the under bust, and the waist. So the next thing to do is the next thing to do is to measure 0.8 centimeter from the left and right of the starting point and the head setting. Then from the shoulder line you measure 2.4. Reason why is because the shoulder is 3 times of the head. Same thing goes for the hip line. You measure, that's what I'm doing now, 2.4 centimeter. So the next thing you do is to measure 0.4 and 0.8 centimeter on the knee line, 0.4 and 0.8 centimeter. From the ankle you measure 0.3 and 0.5 centimeter left and right, 0.3, 0.5 centimeter. Do you understand? So the next thing you want to do is to connect the line, the head together. Then from the line of the shoulder to the inner line of the hip. Do you get? Then from the under bust to the outer line of the hip, like an inverted triangle and a normal triangle. Do you understand? So the points where they meet is the actual width. So you erase the waist you measured the other time to indicate the actual waist. So you have to, I didn't mention earlier that the body is like a cylinder, but a cylindrical body. So there's nothing like a straight line in the body, even if you check your body. So you have to make sure like you draw something like a C to bring out the waist. Then you connect it to the hip. You draw something like a sulfur board. Do you understand? Or you rather connect from the knee, the outer line of the knee. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So you connect from the outer line of the knee to the waist. And as a beginner, you can erase anytime you want, but you don't have to put pressure when you're trying to draw, so that when you erase you don't have a rough sketch. So you can see I actually have to erase the other one. So from the outer line of the knee, do you understand? So you measure 1.5 centimeter from the midline to create a top or a torso. Do you understand? to create a torso like for a lap. I don't know if you understand that particular part, but as you can see, that's what I'm doing. So from there we move to the calf. We all know the calf is a little bit bigger than that of the ankle, so you come out a little from the point, then you connect from the ankle line, that's the 0.3, you connect it back to the 0.4 of the knee. Do you understand? Or you just follow as seen, as the way I'm actually doing it. Do you understand? So this actually makes you um to have an idea of where the knee will be, so you can erase all the line. Do you understand? To have a clearer view of what you are sketching. Do you get? So we all know the knee has a little bit curve, so to get that you can draw a scene the way I'm doing it. Do you understand? So you can draw it like this, like you curve from the knee, then you take it to the torso, you curve from the knee, then you take it back to the hip. Do you get? Then for the knee, you come out a little bit from the knee, out, you come out a little, or you go from the you go out. Just follow as seen, follow the way I'm doing it, and let me know in the comment section if you're actually getting it. Do you understand? So you follow it as you're seeing it. Do you get? So the next thing you want to do is to curl from the all right. So the next thing to do is you actually have to erase, like you can erase as many times you want. Do you get? So the next thing to do is to sketch out the knee part. Do you understand? So to do that, you draw something like if you are drawing a triangle, like the way I'm doing it. Do you get? You draw something like a triangle, you come out, you go in, you come out, you go in, just like that. Then let's move to the head. So to actually do this head now, oh sorry, let's move to the bust rather. So for the bust, you come out a little from the line, that's from the triangle line. Do you get? So you come out a little, then you move away from the under bust. You have to make sure like you're adding a flesh to something. Do you get? You move from the line of the under bust, you come out a little from all the line, like you're drawing something like a C, like a C circle, like a circle rather. Do you get? Then you can erase all the line away so that you can have a clear vision of what you are trying to draw. So you come out a little from the line. Do you get? Come out a little from all the line, then you connect. So at your belly button, adjust wherever you feel it needs adjustable. So for the head, you also do something like a C, like the body is not straight. There's nowhere that is straight in the body, so everywhere is like a C, a C shape or a circle. So you can actually draw something like a circle for the head, but you have to make sure that at the head setting it comes like a V, like a jaw part. Do you get? So at the end of the day, we connect our head, our neck rather, together with the sleeve. So you can just follow what I'm actually doing, because our shoulder, you have to also make sure that your shoulder does not pass the line, that's the shoulder line that you actually draw. Your shoulder does not pass that. So you connect it together, and the sleeve, that's the hand rather, is coming out. Sorry, I have to use sleeve because I'm a fashion designer. So you have to like connect the sleeve. the hand rather from under the bust, because that's like somebody that is standing, the bust had to, the armpit rather is actually from the under bust, then you connect like just the way you are actually seeing it with the hand. Do you get? So don't mind me, I have to erase and erase so I can give you the best. So it's just as simple as this. You connect. I found out that the shoulder, I was not satisfied with the shoulder, so I had to clean it and go back to it. Then to the second sleeve, same things goes from under the bust to the waist. That's coming from under the bust to the waist. Do you get? So then you connect from your elbow. You can say I come out a little because the elbow is actually like a joint where the upper arm and the lower arm meet. Do you understand? So you go in, then you come out a little. Do you get? Then you connect the sleeve, the hand rather, that's the fingers resting on the lap. I don't know if you understand that, but you can just follow as seen. Do you get? So from here now, you can see I need to erase and erase till I'm satisfied with what I'm actually sketching. Do you understand? So the next thing to do is to sketch out our hair, but I need to erase everything. So you sketch out the hair. So you can see I have to erase and sketch out to the way I am satisfied. So this is the most simplest hairstyle I've ever sketched, like a donut. That's the most simplest and the easiest.